everybody. Welcome to the show. This is Crazy Mick, and it is October 21st, Wednesday. We're going to jump right into it. We got a few things to talk about today. The first being Matthew Whalen from Troy, New York. He got suspended for having a 2-inch pocket knife. Now, on school property. He got suspended, which is, the school has a zero tolerance policy on this, and it's a mandatory 5 days. However, they added another 15 days because I'm going to assume because he couldn't just shut his mouth and take the suspension that he deserved. Now, I understand that it's only a 2-inch pocket knife, and in the state of New York, that's not even considered a weapon. But on school property, it is considered a weapon. Because I don't care, he's an Eagle Scout, and he's going to go to West Point and all. Yeah, I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't know you, and I don't know if you're crazy. Don't carry pocket knives to school. Now, this was in his car on school property. He went and got an attorney, Victor DeBonis, and they're going to fight and probably end up suing the school board, and this kid's going to make a ton of money for being an asshole. Now, because he's an Eagle Scout and he wants to go to West Point, he's feel that the school didn't use common sense, and now I have a bad record. And the only person that didn't use common sense was you, Matt, when you took a knife to school. That's common sense, not being used, which I would probably expect from somebody like you. Matthew, get over it, man. Take your suspension like a man. You know what you did and you shouldn't have been doing it. End of discussion. Now, yeah, the school went a little bit harsh on it, but they're making an example out of you. They're making an example out of you so the crazy kid next door doesn't do the same thing. Because they're like, wow, if they give Mr. Preppy Matthew Whalen 20 days suspension, what are they going to do to me? They might kill me. So, that's our first story. I just wanted to mention it. I thought it was funny. I want to know what you guys think about it. I mean, I know it's only a 2-inch pocket knife, and part of me is like, yeah, they probably shouldn't have suspended him in some common sense. But I think the common sense aspect of it goes to him. Don't bring this stuff to school, whether it's in your car or not. Now, the thing is that the car was parked on school property, and they asked him to search his car. Well, part of the stipulation I know in my high school, and any other high school that I knew of, if your car was parked on school property, it was entitled to be searched at any time. That if they wanted to search your car, they could do it. That was part of the stipulations of parking on their property. So, the story with Miss Prejean is the franchise that operates the Miss California organization countersued former Miss California Carrie Prejean on Monday, alleging in Los Angeles Superior Court that the lawsuit she has filed against it merely an attempt to extend her notoriety. Basically, they're calling her out and saying this is just to make her 15 minutes of fame go to 20, and we don't want to deal with it, make it go away. Prejean was stripped of her crown in August for breaching her contract and refusing to make appearances. The 22-year-old beauty then sued the state organization, claiming it engaged in slander and discriminated against her because of her religious beliefs, causing severe emotional distress. Are you Jewish? Are you Muslim? Then don't even think about trying to say that you're being discriminated against in this country because of your religious beliefs. Because it's nonsense. If you're a Christian, there's not any discrimination against you, period. I'm a Christian, I know. Never been discriminated against because of my religious beliefs. Seen Jews be discriminated against, seen Muslims be discriminated against, seen other religions be discriminated against, but never Christian. So Carrie, shut your fucking head. Anyway, on Monday, K2 Productions filed a demurrable and cross complaint claiming that after Prejean sparked a media firestorm with her answer to a question about gay marriage at the Miss USA pageant, she had an inflated sense of self. Yeah, she did. She had an inflated sense of self paid for by the state of California. Turned further against her state team, abandoned her obligation as the title holder, and violated multiple provisions of her contract, which she did. This lady, when after this happened, thought she was the next Britney Spears. Like, she thought she blew up. Carrie, you were a news story for 10 minutes until Fox News got sick of talking about you, and then you went away. That's why you shouldn't watch Fox News. Sorry. Anyway, just wanted to let you guys know that Miss Carrie Prejean is going to be sued. Hopefully she loses. I'll keep you updated. Again, a link to the story will be somewhere on this page. Also, one last thing before we go. I just want to, I want everybody, if you can, just to take a moment out of your day today and remember the UConn football player Jasper Howard, who got stabbed and killed just a couple days ago. UConn police said Tuesday there have been no new developments in the investigation, so if anybody out there knows anything about this, please contact University of Connecticut Police or Connecticut Police, State Police, your sheriff, anybody, and go with it from there. What happened? Jasper Howard was stabbed during a fight that reportedly involved several UConn football players. Nobody has been charged in Howard's death, which is the first homicide in memory on the Connecticut campus. Students planned a day of silence Tuesday, while the Black Student Association has asked everyone on campus to wear dark clothing Tuesday to indicate that the university is united in mourning. A candlelit vigil is scheduled for Wednesday. Howard's stepfather, Henry Williams, said Howard loved UConn and considered the team his second family. He is asking UConn players to take a moment to grieve and then play the rest of the season for his son. Howard's mother did not speak and had to leave the room during Williams' remarks when she was overcome with emotion. A Hartford attorney said he expects his client to be arrested for his involvement with a fight that led to the stabbing. Attorney Duron Freeman says his client, who he wouldn't identify, and several others got into a fight with about 6 UConn football players early Sunday. Freeman said his client did not stab Howard but was present when Howard was mortally wounded. So please arrest this scumbag, douchebag motherfucker and find out who did this to this guy. Jasper, you're all in our prayers. Notre Dame and UConn play each other in a couple of weeks. We all know what a big Notre Dame fan I am, as most of you probably are out there too, because Notre Dame rocks. You'll be in our hearts and prayers, Jasper. We miss you, and good luck to Connecticut football the rest of the year. I hope you guys can accomplish what you want to accomplish. Just don't beat Notre Dame. Well, that's it for the show today, guys. It's small, brief. There wasn't much going on, and to be quite honest, talking about Crazy Prejean and Matthew, I'm a complete idiot and brought a knife to school, doesn't really get me all up in a emotional ruckus, because common sense and the lack thereof never really does. It kind of depresses me and makes me realize that we live in the society that we live. That's all I have for today, guys. Again, our hearts and prayers go out to Jasper Howard and his family in this terrible time for them, losing a son and a brother and a grandson and all that. Have a good day. There'll be something out new tomorrow.